is about preparing you people to come to Germany, preparing you people to go to these interviews, because I'm delighted that people are getting these interviews. And one great news is that online applications are open. Most of the countries like Kenya, Uganda, India, Pakistan, online applications were not open. Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel, The Rajori Clan. It's been a month, more than a month. I'm so sorry, things have been busy, but ideally, I'll get all your messages, inspiration, telling me inspire you. Thank you for giving us information on YouTube. So if you're a first-time subscriber here, welcome to the Rajori Clan. My name is Liz. I relocated to Germany in 2022 with my family through a job, and I got the job through LinkedIn, and I was relocated, and everything was paid for: flight, visa, everything for my 2 kids and my husband and myself. And we've been here for 2 years, and we've been encouraging people how you can also get these opportunities on LinkedIn, applying for jobs and everything. And we've been telling you what happens here in Germany. So if this is the first time, this is how this channel is all about, encouraging people that it's possible. We didn't come with the German language apparently, and the company I work for, it's only English based. So we speak English and we work through English. So if anything, you can relocate to Germany without the German language. But how do you do that? I've done so many videos of how to relocate, how to revamp your CV, how to be attractive from all this, on all these markets here in Germany, regardless of the language. But that's not the point today. Today, I want to encourage those who are applying for the opportunity card and what you should do to prepare for yourself for interviews at the embassy. And some of you have been telling me, I have an interview tomorrow. How do I prepare? What do I do? What do I need? These are the things and the questions I'm trying to answer, because the opportunity card allows people to come and look for jobs here in Germany. So welcome and stay tuned. I'll be giving you each and every points, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Subscribe. Subscription is free. Tell your friends it's possible to relocate to Germany and get a job and work and stay here in Germany. So welcome. So the first thing you should do is go to this link below. There's a link below called the Chancenkarte Deutschland, Chancenkarte.com, and this website shows you, and you can put all your information and it will tell you how many points you have. So of course you'll put your name, your date of birth, because you have to be younger than 50 years old. And if you're younger than, I think, 30, you get a point. So the younger you are, you also get a point. If you have a degree, you get already 6 points, because the list is 6 points. With 6 points and above, you get the opportunity card. So if you don't have a degree, you have a diploma, at least have 2 years of experience, meaning diploma 4 points, 2 years of experience 2 points. So you have 6 points. So this website helps you to put all this information and tells you how many points you have, so that when you go to the embassy, you ask how many points do you have, you don't even know what the point is all about. So that's the first thing you do. The second thing, make sure you have all your documents. Is it your degree? Your degree, you should have your degree. The certificate itself, you should have it certified, meaning a photocopy of it which has been stamped and signed that it is the original certificate, meaning either you get it done in school or you get it done by an advocate, which is a lawyer. And then the other thing, you should have 12,000 euros blocked in your blocked account. So if you don't have that, you can either have a letter of your friend or a family member here in Germany saying that they can take care of you through that 1 year as you look for an opportunity. So having that, how to sustain yourself for 1 year, is very important, because ideally this 12,000 euros, it will be in a blocked account, and then every month they will be giving you 1,000 euros to help yourself every month. Especially because you cannot just get here and the next day you get a job. If you get a job next week or the next day, you are lucky, So that's why they need you to sustain yourself as you look for a job. And mostly, if you don't have that, you have someone who they will accommodate you, so you will not have to pay rent and food, so they'll accommodate you as you look for an opportunity. So that is the only way you can not have a blocked account. That is if you have someone who can take care of you in Germany. So those are 2 points. Another thing, you should make sure that you're confident when you go to these interviews. Yes, you have your paper right, and you know the points that you have. But are you confident enough that you're going to live in Germany? You don't want to go there and when you ask questions, you don't even know what to say. You're not even confident, because at the end of the day, you don't even have to speak the German language. If you speak the German language A1, that's a point. But if you don't have the German language, it's not a must. Because some of the jobs that you'll get here, some of them do not need the language. Or maybe you'll come here and start reading the language as you move forward. And then another thing, if you do not have the 12,000 euros, or a friend or a family member who can write and say that they can take care of you, you can look for a part-time job. That part-time job should be 20 hours, which you can do it for 20 hours in a month, you know. So if you can do that job in 20 hours in a month, then you can sustain yourself. Even if it is earning 1,000 euros, 1,200 euros, it means you can take care of yourself. So if you don't have the 12,000 euros, you don't have someone to write you a letter, have a part-time job that you've already gotten before you go to the embassy. So you're going with this letter saying that you have this job. Or if you have a full-time job, which is now you've already gotten a job, you don't need their money. Because for us, we were given the job visa because you already gotten an offer through a company called Zalando to come and stay here in Germany and work here in Germany. So make sure those are the 3 substitutes if you do not have the 12,000 euros. Yeah. I know there are many people who are asking this question. How can I get the 12,000 euros? And how can I come to Germany without the 12,000 euros? It's not possible, because at the end of the day, if you don't have someone to take care of you here, if you don't have the 12,000 euros, you'll sleep in the streets, because there's no landlord who will give you a house without you paying. How will you survive? How will you eat? So how can you raise that money while you are in Kenya? You know, because for us, we were not given the flight tickets. They gave us that flight ticket after we already came. So we had to raise that money, pay for our flight, pay for our visa. And when we came here, they reimbursed us the money. So they didn't send us the money in Kenya, or they didn't book for us a flight. We found a way of raising that money through friends and family, and we were able to come to Germany. So, and that is someone who already gotten an opportunity to come here. How about you? The only thing that is hindering you from coming here to Germany is this money. You have gotten the points, you have everything, you've been called for an interview, but you don't have this 12,000 euros in a blocked account. So how can you raise this money in Kenya? You can raise it with friends, not all friends, but you know, maybe you have good friends who can help you raise the money, harambes. You can raise it through your family members. You can raise it through taking a loan from a SACCO, taking a loan from a bank. You can raise it through harambes, church harambes. You can raise it through different many ways. I'm not saying some of these are sure bets, but for us, we took an opportunity, not knowing where we will get the flight ticket for 4 people. And it's one way, you know? So anything that you put your mind, it's possible. You just need to have information. I realize in life, if you don't have the information and you have the resources, you cannot use these resources well. You know, someone has been looking for a job all through. They have a degree, they have the experience, but they don't have a job that they can say it's something that is sustainable, or they have never even found a job after graduation, you know? And they don't know how they can get opportunities, because at the end of the day, you need to survive. So how do you get this money to make sure that you're able to survive here in Germany? Because the moment you come here, family and friends will be asking you for money, you know, and assuming that you have a good life. So why can't you ask friends, family, harambes? I've known people who have actually gotten the US visa. Is it the US visa, the green card? When you get this green card, you have to pay for your flights and everything, you know? And they have this visa that they can go to the US. The only thing that is hindering them is the flight ticket and the accommodation for a few months before they get the job. And they raised through friends and families and harambe. You get what I'm saying? So you only have to know which ways that can help you raise this money. Legit ways, you know, legit ways. Ask. Your parents can help you with it. It's just for you to get the opportunity, just for you to get the visa. And every other thing will fall into place. I always say, you want a car, but you don't have a garage. God cannot give you a car. Where will you put this car? You want to build a property. You don't even have a land. Where will you put that land or that property if you don't have this land? So you have to start step by step. And the first step is realizing that you can get this opportunity. After that, you will need to know where these other things will come from. And that is only noted when you have this information. Somebody like me who is giving this information on the Rajori plan will help you realize that you can actually get out of your comfort zone and be able to raise this money and come here in Germany, and your life will change for the better. Trust you me, we are not the same people who came here 2 years ago. We are different. Our lives have changed for the better. It always changes for the better. That is all I can tell you. Always look at the positive in life, and you will be able to survive in this life and be able to be positive, and good things will come to it because you've always wanted good things. And when you put your mind that you want positive things, it will always happen. So these are the information I'm giving you, and I'm hoping you're taking notes, because I'm sure most of you are in the road of getting this opportunity card. Yeah. So another thing, how to prepare for the interview, because this video today is about preparing you people to come to Germany, preparing you people to go to these interviews, because I'm delighted that people are getting these interviews. And one great news is that online online applications are open. Most of the countries like Kenya, Uganda, India, Pakistan, online applications were not open. And today, after our president, Kenya, came to Germany and signed this contract, online application for Kenya is ready. You can apply online and get this opportunity. And I think most of the people who are getting these interviews, they're applying online. Because the moment you apply online, they already have all your papers. For you to apply online and be called for an interview, they have already verified your papers. It's just for you to show yourself for the interview. It's like when you apply for a job, you give your CV, you give cover letter, and then you see that you're qualified. And then again, when you go to that interview, you carry your CV, you carry your papers to just verify that you are a person and are not a robot who applied. So good news for Kenyans, apply online as much as you can. Every day, apply. Every day, look at your emails, because Chancenkarte is online and you can apply online with all the requirements that are there. You can apply online. And the moment you apply online, you're given an invitation to come to the embassy in Kenya to come for the interview. So what do you do? When they say this, your interview is at 8 a.m., your interview is at 7, your interview is at 3 p.m., keep time. Keep time. Germans, keep time. Please don't be African timers. Keep time. If they say it is 7, be there by 6:30. Make sure you're there by 6:30. Because, and if you don't have an appointment, you cannot enter that embassy. For example, I have an appointment, my kid or my friend or my husband or my wife doesn't have an appointment, they cannot enter that embassy. So maybe, for example, I have gotten the interview and I don't want to go alone, and I've carried my best friend over, or I've carried my husband. They also have to have an appointment. If they don't have an appointment, you cannot enter that gate. So make sure, if you're applying a group of people, make sure every one of you have an appointment that day and that particular time, because they will check in their books. Those guards, they will check in their books and see, okay, Elizabeth is at 7 p.m. Henry is at 2 p.m. And they will only make sure you enter at your time. So if your interview is at 6 a.m. and you come at 8, your interview is passed. So make sure you keep time. That is very important. And you can only enter the embassy if you have an appointment. And make sure you know the amount of money you're going to pay for that visa, because every visa have their own different payments. And you have to carry cash. There is no paying with M-Pesa. There is no paying with the card, swiping a card. If the visa is 9,000, you have to carry 9,000 Kenyan shillings cash. Please, can I repeat that again? Don't assume you have money in your M-Pesa. You have money in your Visa card. Have it in cash. Go withdraw that money, come back with cash, because they can only accept cash payments when you pay for this visa. So what am I telling you here to note? Keep time, make sure you have cash, and make sure if you're coming with your friend or your relative, all of them have an appointment or they will not enter those gates. I hope that is clear. Okay, as we come to the end of this video, I'm hoping all this information are helping you realize that it's possible to relocate and join us here in Germany. So, one last thing. Remember, when you're carrying your documents, you're carrying your application form, you're carrying your what is it called, your degree, photocopy of your degree, you might not have photocopied some of these things. So when they tell you maybe they need 2 copies of your passport, they need 2 copies of your ID, they need your passport photos, they should be the right size. If they're not the right size, they'll tell you to go and come back. And you don't want that. So make sure you have the right size photos of a passport for you to be given the visa. Because this is the picture they will use to print your visa. So it should be the right size. And if you miss to have these photocopies, they have a photocopy machine there, but it's very expensive. One photocopy of a paper, a normal A4, is 25 Kenyan shillings, 25 bob. And you know, photocopy is like 1 bob or 2 bob or 5 bob in the streets, in the cyber cafe. So if you've forgotten to photocopy several of your papers, you'll end up paying even 1,000 bob or 100 bob, depending on how many pages you want. So make sure if you forget to print anything, make sure you have extra cash. So if the visa is 9,000, the visa is 10,000, please carry more than that 10,000. Carry 15,000, carry 20,000 in case, because you don't want to go out there, you waste hours and then you're told your application time, process time is done, apply again. You know, you'll have to photocopy there and you'll have to pay 25 shillings. Because I remember I had only my application form and my husband's application form. I didn't have application form for my kids because I assumed the information are in my application form. But ideally they had to have their own application because everyone is being given their own visa. So I had to photocopy all this on that, and the money I paid, I can't even remember. And you know, there's also family reunion with Chancenkarte, but that's on another video. But make sure you have more than enough money to make sure that if anything they needed, you print, you give them. You print, you give them. You don't have to get out of there and then you're told you'll have to wait longer because you don't have this documentation. So make sure of that. And like we all said, be confident. Be confident because you'll come with your degree. Oh, I've done a degree in chemistry and the degree is all about this and this. They will ask you, what is it all about? What did you study in school? So don't forge documents or come there thinking that, oh, even if I study in school, I don't need to know. You have to have an idea of what your course is all about. Because they might ask you, what did you study in school? You don't even know the title of your degree. You don't even know the title of your school. You don't even know anything about your school because they will want to know if you're that person who is applying, if this degree is actually genuine, you did not forge this certificate with your lecturers or with the university, they'll have to know. So be aware of what you studied for and be aware of the market in Germany. Because they'll ask you, okay, you've done a degree in this particular field. Where possible do you want to look for a job in Germany? You don't even know the states in Germany. You don't even know about Frankfurt. You don't even know about Munich. You don't even know about Berlin. Because most of the IT, some of them are in Munich, some of them are in Berlin. So you have to have an idea of which state you want to come and live and where you think it's possible to get this opportunity so that they know you know where you're going. You're not just going to Germany and you don't know where Germany is. So research about your job market, where you're going to search for a job, because you're going to search this job alone. No one is going to help you search this job. You're going to find it alone. So they'll want to know how you're going to survive while looking for this job, for them to actually give you a visa, not just going there and then seeking asylum. So they need to know that you're coming here with a genuine purpose. So be confident, know your craft, know research about Germany, research about your course, where you're going to start looking for a job, and it's going to be okay. I'm wishing you all the best. Make sure you follow all the steps that I've told you and you will be ready to come to Germany and to get your visa and welcoming you to Germany. So welcome to Germany. Let me close this video. Here. So thank you guys for watching. All those who have asked for questions of what can I do with the interview, now you have a rough idea. Research more on what I've told you. Research more and have a broad idea of what Chancenkarte, of what job opportunities are here in Germany. And if you've not been watching my channel has great insights. I've been motivating people. Kenyans, you know me. I've been motivating you. I want you people to come here. I want you people to realize that we have so many opportunities and you can survive here in Germany. It's possible. Indians, Nigerians, Ugandans, Somali, Sudan. I've gotten people coming to me telling me this channel is inspiring to them. I really, really appreciate your response. Some of them I don't respond, especially TikTok. What? I have so many requests on TikTok. I cannot reply to all of them because some of you come and just say, hi, how can I come to Germany? My channel is here. Watch so many videos. I've been doing videos since time we arrived here 2 years ago. So many things you need to know, how to prepare for jobs, how to come here to Germany through LinkedIn, how to revamp your LinkedIn, how to revamp your CV, cover letter, everything you need to know about coming to Germany. It's the Rajori Clan. So thank you for staying to the end and thank you for motivating us. Please tell your friends, subscription is free. Share this video and see you all in Germany very soon. And if you come through the Chancenkarte, please look for me in Germany. You need to tell us your story, how you came here, because I know someone who is coming here in Germany through this opportunity card and they would love to hear their story. And I will bring them very soon and we'll be interviewing them here one-on-one to tell us how they came here, how they're looking for a job, how they're surviving, to encourage someone who also wants to come with the opportunity card. So thank you so much. Until next time, bye. In a flow too. It's called passion. Passion have an expiration date, so make sure it doesn't have an expiration date, friend. You have to be motivated. Bye. I am hungry. Babe, please. For now.